Hey, it's Erika. We're going to be checking out tripleS's Visionary Vision Hit the Floor. So this is the 9th subunit. Girl, this one has 12 members in them, so it's half of the full group. Oh, they're also known as VV, that's fun. But I think this one is a little bit more like choreography and performance focused. That's cool. We have got that from them before, but this seems like a much bigger scale of that. I mean, the other one had like 4 members, this one has 12, so, you know, it's really cool to kind of see like an emphasis with that, and to not only get just like, oh, little kind of like subunits, but no, like even bigger subunits for that. So, let's run through the members of this one because it's a new subunit, so, you know, that means we gotta, oh, even their first full album is called Performante. Yes. So another one to the first listen. Oh my god, when will it come? Who knows? I don't even know. Anyways, we got Hyerin, we got Yuyeon, we have Shinyu, we got Nakhyung, Sohyun, Nian, Jiyeon, Koton, Yubin, Kade, Lin, and Yeonji. There we go. We did it, guys. So those are all the members who are a part of this subunit. I'm excited. I mean, the last comeback, it was OT24, right? Unless there was one in between there that I am stumbling on. It was amazing, and then even to see what they were able to do with like the performances, the choreography for like a bigger group. I'm excited to get what we're getting with just like half that with the focus on that. So yes, you know, with it, let's not waste any more time and let's go. Oh, 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 hold up. Hold up, hold. Ooh. Okay. Okay, first of all, a lot more rapping here. 2, they really haven't done like hip-hop heavy track before. And the fits? Okay. A budget has been here. Okay. 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 Oh, oh, okay. Who did the style in here? Because it'd be crazy. Okay. This is fun. They're like, it's not, the inverted stuff looks sick. Because it's just reverse of the white backdrop scenes. Oh, that was fun. That is sick camera work. Wow. Oh! Okay, play with me. Invincible, oh my god. Okay. There's cars flying around them. Wow. Okay. tripleS. Okay. Yeah. Why does the budget seem more expensive for this one than the OT24? That's crazy. But I mean, hey, Hey, girls never die. She was that girl, let me tell you. So, oh, where do we begin? First of all, this is the most drastic sound change from anything that they've done, because I feel like there is still a lot of tripleS in here, and I think it really lies in the vocals. Even like the pre-chorus and like the slower kind of moments, it was like kind of, didn't feel as like tripleS-y, but I think where I was kind of getting all the vibes from like what they signaturely kind of do was from the vocals, so that was just like really cool. But the sound, what? Who are we? It's the most kind of, I feel like, shocking, drastic sound change from any other groups, because all over all the subunits, everything, it kind of has like this very tripleS sort of sound to it. So this was something completely different, and then even choreography wise, none of them have really had like a strong hip-hop choreography. And I will say, the moves, they kind of seem to be stuff that we've seen a lot of other groups do, and not necessarily like in a way not like really the bridge, but kind of like what was happening in the chorus. I'm like, oh, I've kind of like seen this before. Not that that's a bad thing, you know what I mean? Because sometimes how you really got to showcase your skills is in like the basics and the foundations of it, you know what I mean? That's where it truly lies and truly shines. Like if you watched Street Woman Fighter 2, and you kind of had like Wolflow, and what is so cool about them is like how everything that they kind of would do was like rooted in like a much more traditional foundational hip-hop, foundational, I mean like founding, like OG kind of the hip-hop style of choreography, and that's where they shine. So no one was ever gonna beat them with that, you know what I mean? So if that's what they're showing here, and we did see a little bit more. There's some little more sauce there, so we need like a dance practice. I need a performance clip to where we can really truly see and appreciate the choreography, to really kind of break that down a little bit more. But I think it's cool, and when they mean like a much more performance one, again, it doesn't like, yeah, like definitely a different direction choreography wise, maybe like a step up, depends on your opinion. But like to kind of see them go for this, I'm like, okay, switching her up, which I think was just like so cool. They all appeared to just like eat it down, and then even they kind of, there's like a little bit of like cutesy kind of like in there, but it's still kind of like they really pulled off the concept so well, because it's like such a drastic change from anything we've seen from them before. It was a little like, okay, how are we gonna do this? You know what I mean? And it is, I think, a little risky, because there are like a lot of girl groups these days, a lot of rookies. Not that they're considered rookies, even though this is a new subunit, that are kind of going for the more hip-hop edge than even the more influence within the choreography wise. So there's gonna be other groups who can do things differently from them. But for sure, they're definitely showcasing something here, which can be cool, which we can build off. But again, I haven't seen the full choreography, so I can't really fully judge that aspect of it. But performance-wise, yeah, it does seem bigger. The music video seems like it was on a much bigger scale. They had tons of different scenes. They had tons of different cars. They had people on bikes. Some of the camera work was crazy. When it kind of did like this flip thing over the car, that's gotta be like on like a... oof, they call it a Russian arm, but sometimes depending on the vehicle, they're like, it's a pursuit vehicle, and you're just like, okay, Russian arm. But anyways, it's just like this rig that is on, well, even if the car, was the car even moving? That's the other thing, because if it wasn't, then it was probably just a robot arm. It could have been a robot arm, but if the car was moving, it was probably like, you can strap, like, it's a car that's built with a rig on it and like a crane and the camera, and that's how they do a lot of chase sequences IRL, if it's not like a CGI car chase, and then they have like a camera following it and going around. But that was like crazy. It might have been a robot arm. Again, I don't know if the car was moving or not. They could have had it static, and then they kind of made it look like it moving in post. But I run it back to see the clip. Who am I? I don't do that. No, I refuse. But anyways, it was cool because they probably had something like a gimbal or something to like stabilize it, and then the camera's going over, and then like the camera's rotating with it. That's one of the coolest shots I feel like I've ever seen in a K-pop video. I don't know, I'm just nerding out because stuff like that is sick and fun and really cool to do. Just not only like on set, you're just like, oh, but like it's really cool stuff. Just in general. So they had a lot of really dope camera work, and then it was like the CGI budget was kind of crazy too as well. with all like the cars flying around them and stuff, and then the stack. I don't even know when they were stacking the motorcycles. And she was really on there like that, or if that's post. Again, I don't know, girl. I wasn't there. How can I speak for? But it looked insane. Like the budget was really cool, and they really like leaned into it. And we kind of got maybe like a little bit of this vibe in like Rising a little bit when they had like the scenes where they were dancing in like the basketball court. With all the people around them, like hyping it up with just like their phone lights and stuff. That's kind of, I feel like, where we've kind of seen that from tripleS before, but it's kind of like taking that little itty bitty tiny section of a music video of a song and then really just like amplifying it and building up a whole subunit off of that. And I think that's actually really cool. And visually, I'm sure they work with the same team because everything visually is kind of very much like a lot of stuff I see in like other music videos. I see here in different elements and stuff, like with the camera. And I think it was so cool, instead of just having like a white infinity room type of those single shots on them, you know, which there were there. They did like a inversion of it to where like that's such like a Y2K sort of thing. You don't see that a whole lot, but they kind of like inverted it because I feel like nowadays it's a lot more of like an infrared type of thing. They inverted it and it looks so cool. It looks so sick, and it definitely set them apart. You know what I mean? It made it just like really, really cool. So it's just like, even if you do just have like a white infinity room, what kind of visual post-production tricks can you do to kind of make it interesting? And I feel like when they did that, it fit the concept a lot more. But even the other white, the shots of them in the white room, those still look good as well. Like it's and I think those shots are kind of where I was just like, and how they shot it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is very still like tripleS is in there. So it's really cool to kind of see just like such like a surface level drastic sort of change when it's coming to choreography, visuals, and sound. But again, elements like the visuals and maybe some choreography. Again, haven't seen the whole thing. We can't judge fully. And then even with the track with just like the vocals that still kind of have like the tripleS elements that we grew to love, we grew to know. So yeah, because this is such a drastic change, how do the fans feel? How do we feel? Girl, I know I loved it. I thought it was cool. It makes me excited to be checking out the whole album because I'm like, oh, are we doing something like so different from like all the other sounds and stuff, or is it kind of similar? Like, where are we going? I don't know, but I'm sat and I'm ready. Just be patient with me for it to come out. So yeah, but I think this seems like it'll be like such an epic performance. There was such like epicness in the video too as well that was just like so cool. And I really, really loved it. They did a lot of cool shit here, so that was awesome. That was so cool to see. I loved it. Because, like, not only do I love it from, like, a fan perspective, but because I do work in the film industry, I'm like, there's a lot in there that you can love and appreciate from that side of me as well. Because then I'm like, oh, how did they do that? Oh, I know how they did it. And it was just, like, so cool. And I wish I was there to see it, but I wasn't, and that's fine. But anyways, go to put your thoughts and comments down below to that about tripleS's visionary vision. Hit the floor if you like this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked me and you want to see more of my videos. Go and hit that subscribe button. If you want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. Want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, in the description down below or at the end screen if you like gaming content. I have a gaming channel. It's called Erika, currently playing the Silent Hill 2 remake and the Resident Evil remaster for spooky season, so hope you can join me over there for that. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.